Well, this was scary. There you go, full blowout. The valve's gone, and I'm on the rim. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare.
A week's gone by. I wasn't going to do a video this quickly, but quite a bit's happened in that week. So I thought I might as well do a little update and the kind of dramas we had along the way. You'll see in the video, it's kind of not gone to plan initially. Getting used to this new car has become quite a challenge. I started off kind of in the evenings in the week, just doing usual checks, needed a bit of oil, so I had to top up. I will do a full oil change and oil filter, a full service. I just need to order the parts, but I just topped it up to make sure that it was on its maximum. Drained out the catch tank, which you'll see, and just have a look around the engine bay. One of the drives went a bit wrong. We ended up with a blowout. It's quite scary. It is what it is. It happened. I think I know why it happened, and all the other tyres seem okay. So I'm going to keep a good close eye on them, change some things with the valves, and yeah, I need a new tyre on the right hand side rear. At the moment it's on a spare. The car came with a lot of kit, so it came with 2 spare sets of tyres and wheels, spare brakes, spare suspension, yeah, loads of little ancillary parts. So it was a really good package. I've had to use one of the spare wheels to keep it on its on its 4 wheels, but the one that's gone wrong, the wheel looks okay, so that's good. I've had it checked out by a garage as well, and he said, yeah, the wheel's fine, we can take the tyre off, which is what's left of it. So yeah, a bit of drama. Luckily the car was okay. It happened at speed, so when the failure happened, I was going nice and straight down an A road, dual carriageway, and it just let go. It sent me having to correct. So to go straight, I was having to turn to the right quite a lot. Luckily there was a layby coming close, so I pulled into layby, and that was it. Yeah, called for help, recovered the car, had to go home, get the jack, spare wheel, the tools needed, and got it back fine. So that was good. Other than that, it's not been too bad. A few drives where it started to obviously run on 3 cylinders. So looking at the engine from closer to me to further away, the closest piston, the spark plug lead, it's just coming loose. So I think it's either being pulled or quite short. Maybe the lead on top of the spark plug head itself is quite loose. So that's something I'll look at. Might get new leads and a new coil anyway, just so I know the condition. Push that back down, and again, it's running fine. So yeah, it was quite a crazy week. Not done much miles. The interior we started work on, so that'll come as well in another video. It's in pieces at the moment around me. So yeah, it's moving along, and I'm getting through the things I want to do. I just didn't expect to have a blowout. Yeah, that's in this video, so you'll get to see that. Otherwise, have a watch, see what you think, and let me know. See you later. Okay, I think it's time to investigate what could have happened to this tyre. So this is the one that let go. Now when I got the car, I did the usual checks, check all the tyre pressures, and the left rear was half of what it should have been, so that was low. The front were okay, and this one, I had issues straight away with the valve cap cover, or the valve cap, and it was stuck on. So I used a little bit of persuasion, cracked it loose, and this is the problem with these aluminium valve caps, is they can bind on the thread over time, and kind of fuse together, and that's what had happened on this one. So I don't know if when I did that action to release, it's disturbed the valve, because there's a lot of tension and pressure going through it. I could see a bit of a twist, but obviously I didn't hear any air escaping or anything. So that's a potential that could have happened. I could have disturbed the valve. When I did check the pressure was basically okay. So it was fine in that sense. So yeah, let's just spin it around. You can see what's gone. As you can see, it's completely gone the whole way around. By the time I had managed to stop at the lay-by and get off the road, it's an utter mess. So I think the wheel will go again. This definitely won't. I'm just going to go and get it checked out this weekend and see what the results are. But yeah, I will order a new tyre and get it fitted. Crazy. But yeah, I would never use aluminium. I'd always stick to the kind of the plastic valve covers for what it's worth, unless you're going to keep these greased up or put some WD-40 on. But there we go. Cheers. So I'm just doing a few checks around the engine bay, just giving it a little bit of top up of oil, and I'm looking at the condition of the catch tank, and the filter's looking old, quite used, so I'm going to pick up a new one of them. But also, just getting into here, you can see it's quite a bit of oil already in the catch tank, looking at the sight tube. So I'm going to drop that down and see what comes out of it. Not sure when it was last emptied, so I'll do it now, make a note of when I've done it, and I can see kind of how much that does collect in time. So a quick top up of oil as well, make sure that's at the level, and then I know where that is before I do a full oil change in a few weeks really. New filter on it. Although the filter itself doesn't look too bad. There's the new alternator that was fitted. All looking quite good. Oh well, here goes nothing. First time doing this on this car. Let's see how much mess I make. Ooh. Hey. A lot of water, condensation, oil, whatever you want to call it. That's a lot of oil. I don't know when that was last done. I think I'll leave that dripping for a little while, make sure it's all out before I put the bolt back in. Right, that seems to have stopped now, so I'll just put the bolt back in with a gloved hand this time. Fancy. Just give that a nip up. There we go. Sorted. So one thing when I got this car was we were delayed by a week collection because it needed new alternator. The original alternator completely failed, wasn't charging battery at all. So this is the alternator that's been fitted, was sent by Janetta to the garage that was getting the car prepared and ready. And one difference is it's a self-exciting kind of alternator. It doesn't require the feed, which completely confused me when I first saw the wire was hanging loose. But yeah, it's just a single wire. I've checked, it does charge, so that's good. But yeah, if you ever have an old GRDC and you end up with this new alternator, there you go, you'll end up with a loose wire. What this loose wire does now mean though is the battery light doesn't work on the dashboard, and in fact it doesn't even come on with ignition on, so I need to investigate what the garage has done there to disable it. I'm going to be bringing the dash apart in pieces soon anyway, so I'll look into why that's not working, but it is obviously making charge to the battery in use.